So it's election time again. Of course, we don't have an actual date yet. Only one person knows the actual date, which is Auntie Rosma. But we know the election is near because the news is starting to read like an episode of The Twilight Zone. Sai nearly got assassinated in Penang. It's gonna be like that now. Give you guys more time to laugh. The Sultan of Sulu is come back to reclaim Sabah with the help of his Jewish cousin, Anwar Ibrahim. And my personal favorite, if you guys are not good little boys and girls, then Malaysia is going to turn into Cambodia because PKR is actually the Khmer Rouge in disguise. But new stuff, sorry. Have our politicians forgotten how to campaign? It's like, why are we being threatened by like violence and economic upheaval and hudud laws and having our hands cut off? What's going on here? Whatever happened to the traditional campaigning methods? You know, lies, false promises, empty slogans. I miss those days, you know. Because like, I really think we should go back to our roots. Okay, I know I can get quite preachy up here, but there's one thing I won't do. I won't tell you guys who to vote, because actually I don't know who to vote myself. You know, every election we are faced with the same dilemma, the same choices. We have to choose between a coalition that doesn't know what it's doing and a coalition that doesn't give a fuck. One is running on a platform of, those guys are bad, so don't vote for them. And then the other is running on a platform of, you think we are bad, they're even worse. So I won't tell you guys who to vote, but there's one thing I will say is that you should vote. If any of you guys haven't registered, you should go out and register, and you should go out on election day and vote. Especially if you're voting opposition. No, don't misunderstand. I'm not pro-opposition. It's just that if you are, you should like. Because you might think you're not registered, but probably your IC number is being used by a phantom voter. You know? Yeah. And on the other hand, if you are pro-BN, then you can save yourself a lot of hassle by staying at home. Because a phantom voter would have done the job for you. They're funny like that, you know, they all vote BN, I don't know why. Okay, I'm glad you guys are not laughing at that one because I have a lot to say here. Actually, I like our government. I like how that's a punchline. I do. I mean, I think they're doing a good job, right? Okay, except for the PKFZ scandal, and maybe the BMF scandal, and the AP scandal, and the cow scandal, and the submarine scandal, and the Eurocopter scandal, and the missing jet engines, the AES cameras, the MRR2, the collapsing flyovers, the collapsing stadiums. In 5 minutes, it's a long list already. And the Teo Bing Hawk, Lioness, Bukit Merah, the police brutality at Bersih 1, 2, and 3, the little picnic at Lahad Datu, the ISA, the Sedition Act, the Peaceful Assembly Act, the Evidence Act, the new economic policy. But apart from that, I think they're doing a good job. So I don't blame them. I think they're doing a really good job. I don't blame them. You know who I blame? I blame the people. But not you guys. You guys are cool because you know, you come to our shows, you listen to alternative viewpoints, and you pay 15 ringgit. So you guys are cool, so that's good. But the rest of them, really a bunch of short-sighted, selfish, apathetic little hobbits. They think that democracy just requires them to come out of their hobbit holes once every 5 years to cast a vote and not be bothered the rest of the time. I'm talking about the kind of people who, when there's a protest in their interest, they will complain, you know. Traffic jam, inconvenient, loss of income for 1 day. Like they could have gotten rich, you know, if only they could sell chendol for that, you know, for that 1 day on April 28th. I think my time's almost up, so I think I'm just going to say, to these people, I just have to say that democracy is not a convenient system. You do have to watch your politicians. If you want a convenient system, there is one system of government that's very convenient, and it's called authoritarianism. So I know I'm not getting a laugh with that, but I wanted to end with that. So thank you all very much.